Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Don 773 TV. Tonight we're gonna be talking about this De La Soul album, Cabin in the Sky. They dropped back in November. I ain't gonna lie, I'm late to the party, but I'm here though. We're gonna dive into it, check it out, and see what's up, because I think it's a pretty decent album. I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I've been locked in. So I finally made it to the end of the album. And I said, man, I gotta bring this to the family. Let them check it out. So y'all come on in, family. Drop in the chat where y'all tapping in from. I'm here. So yeah, De La Soul, they dropped their debut album in '89. Same year I was born. And in '89, my pops, he was in his teens. And you know, he listened to De La Soul and listening to this album. It started me to thinking how some people like, you know, hip hop is a young genre. They just celebrated the 50th year of hip hop. So we're just now getting to see people actually age with the music. And listening to this music, actually, like I say, made me think about my old man. I'm like, I remember them like kind of saying hip hop was a young man game. And that's kind of not true, because when hip hop first got going, the young people in hip hop were in their early 20s. It wasn't too many LL Cool J's out there. LL got in the game at like 16. That was rare. It wasn't young for hip hop in those 80s was 21. For real. Yeah, so I'm listening to the album, and you know, it's some decent cuts in there. And I say, man, I could do a review on this, man. Let me bring this to the family, man, and let's check it out. So one of the cuts on there I want to play for y'all. And we gonna dive into them random. But I want to play this one for y'all. I like this joint. Y'all check it out, family. Let me know what y'all think.
I wore through the shoving, cause nose loving, microwave but cooked in an oven, but the kitchen's been seized by women who squeeze lemons.
Yeah,
they speak,
they sampled that Roy Ayers.
Think our mothers is wise, mentors, but men that tore apart our lives, but still love finds a way to bounce back and bounce, saying,
yeah, they talking that talk. So they got some cuts on there. And like I say, I would just slide through the album. And when I listen to an album, it takes me a while to get to the end. Because once I find a song I might play it for a couple days in a row. I ain't gonna lie. So now, you know, when I'm listening to De La Soul, you know, it don't sound out of place. You know, it sound like what hip hop was always supposed to do. It should grow with you. They got that title track on there, the Cabin in the Sky. That was a real emotional track. I ain't gonna lie, that's a tearjerker. They paid homage to their ancestors. One of them lost their mom. It's a cold track. Let y'all check it out. Y'all gotta bear with me. I know y'all be like, why you be pulling up the clip so slow? Man, I'm new here. Don't get mad at me. Look, I'm over here clicking the wrong thing. Check it out. I ain't gonna lie, I've been on this one tough.
That cabin in the sky, and know that you will be judged by those who hurt you, slipped away. Understand that the kids has stopped me
Paying
from seeing
homage
them
to the ones
cabins
that's
in
gone.
the sky, like we try seeing in the dream. When we wake, never can we see what it means. Just trying to receive our daily bread together. No one's the king, we all led together.
That's hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. The album go crazy. I recommend y'all to go listen to it. I ain't gonna, that one really hit different. That one made me really think about my people, man, and the ones that ain't here. I just made it to the song, so this is my song for the next 3-4 days. And like I say, you can hear them pay homage to their people. And when you hear that ain't music. That's memory. That's legacy. That's something else. I ain't gonna lie, that's something else right there. That's why I say this album feel rooted. Like you could feel something deeper in it, for real. And they got a track on there with Pete Rock. The Package. He produced it. Now while I'm listening to that song, right, I catch something else. I caught something in that song. I'm gonna play it for y'all. I could be wrong. I could be right. I don't know. But we gonna pull it up. Y'all see what I got of them, some lyrics, right? From the song. So we know, before we even get into the song, I'm sorry. Y'all, some people might not know. Pete Rock been on the internet. You know, it's been it was a thing because it's been straightened out. They kind of done relaxed. They don't be too quick to say certain things too fast right now. But yeah, Pete Rock was on the internet, man. And you know that how they was talking about Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans. They created hip hop 50-50. Well, Pete Rock put his 2 cents in. And he said, yeah. Why do you think so many Jamaicans are in hip hop? You think we just hear some kind of stupid like that really didn't make sense? People are here to profit, sir. They ain't thinking about what you talking about. Talking about some, why do you think they here? They here to profit, brother. I hate to tell you. But yeah, this is an exchange between him and our brother Dwan B on Twitter. So he made the statement. Y'all probably can't see it. Some of y'all probably can. But he said, if hip-hop didn't come from Jamaica, then tell me why so many Jamaicans in hip-hop. Y'all think we're here for nothing? Then he hit all that Ross clot, bomber clot shit. The fuck out of here, dude. Anyway, Dwan B went on to let him know, you know, well, if hip-hop is from Jamaica, where was the hip-hop scene in Jamaica prior to the 80s? And he went back in and said it was plenty footage online, on YouTube. And you know, they're just a nothing burger because the footage on YouTube shows Jamaicans over there vibing to our music back then. See, back in the 50s, there are radio stations out there could pick up the waves from Miami and from out of New Orleans. So that's how they tapped into our culture originally. And they ran with it, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Y'all some students of the game. Just admit it, man, and we ain't knocking it. But that's neither here or there. So that's what, they exchanged on the internet. But I was listening to this De La Soul album. And The Package. That's the name of the song, y'all. Let me pull it up for y'all. Y'all let me know, am I reaching or am I on or something? I like that Get Up too. Will Be, that's the name of it. We trying to hit the package. I'm all over the place. All right, now y'all let me know. Am I tripping? Alright. Y'all let me know, am I tripping? I'm trying to cue it up. Alright, let me get this up here. Alright, am I tripping, y'all? Y'all let me know.
Those who wanna try us, play it right here. Step to us with a Goliath, got a David right here.
And you can save it right there. Yeah. Recognize the savior, the king send a string to whack the accelerators. The difference between doing the job and just your nature. Understand birthright over labor. Still working like 2 thumbs up. Be mouse humble if you 2 crumbs up. Because I seen sun go grimace in the smile. And I ain't heard a lyric go dive in a while.
We jump right in the deep end like we don't pretend. Serve heavenly high.
Hold on. I don't let that play.
We jump.
I wasn't supposed to go that far. Am I tripping though? And I think that's Dave, man. Hold on, man. That's tough, man. Let Dave go in like that.
David right there. Recognize the savior, the king send a string to whack the accelerators. The difference between doing the job and just your nature. Understand birthright over labor.
So what y'all think, man? Here go the lyrics. Am I tripping? I don't know, man. I think them might have been shots fired, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. The ancestors got a funny way of working, man. That man probably just shot shots. Hey, understand birthright over labor. Still working. I don't know, man. I peeped it. I've been wanting to do this video. I finally said, man, let me go and play it, man. So yeah, I heard that. I thought them was shots. Don't lie to y'all. My FBA people, y'all know what's going on. Y'all see the lyrics up there. But yeah, man, they got a cold album, man. This Cabin in the Sky, this one of those, y'all. This definitely one of those, y'all. If you ain't heard it, I suggest you go check it out. Cause it's cold. It's definitely one of them. If you a hip hop head, yeah, you gonna fuck with it.
Looking for the ones that slipped away. Those ascended from the timeline early. May you reach that cabin in the sky.
Like that. They
know that
crazy.
you will be judged by those who hurt you, slipped away. Understand that the kids has stopped me from seeing them cabins in the sky. Like we try seeing in the dream. When we wake, never can we see what it means. Just trying to receive our daily bread together. No one's the king, we all led to.
Hey man, he talking that talk, y'all. Then they got songs like this, man. I'm gonna wrap it up with this because I ain't gonna lie. My grandma always used to say this. Rest in heaven, mama. Hey, man. They snapping. I like the album, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That FBA spirit is in his album.
Merch, you got your 16?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mike, you ready?
I think I'm gonna rap it on this note.
Keep it short and
We gonna
sweet.
rap it like this.
So
Mama
Merch, you go
always
first.
used to say, you
Well,
gotta hustle
see,
for
my
it,
mama
baby.
was from Waynesboro, Georgia, where a glass of struggle, life
That's
was
ain't
short
heaven.
for you. So she
What they say,
migrated
that
up to
cabin in
New
the
York,
sky.
where I was born. The BX, from burning
Yeah,
buildings
family.
seemed to be the norm.
So let me
My
know,
heart
man.
was filled with love and
How
kindness.
y'all feeling about
And
the
kept
album?
family in front, never behind us.
Might not
And
even
her
know
words
about
had
it.
a compass in
Y'all check it
to
out.
help
Drop
course
a comment.
correct
Let me
and
know your
move us
favorite
around the
track
world
on the
without
album.
venom in our hearts. It ain't no surprise. She made us walk with humbleness in our eyes.
And touch,
She
we
said, no
out.
wanting this and that. Be clear on what you need. And
Y'all
no
check
sweat
it
and
out,
tears
man.
may
It's a
accompany
album.
the bleed. And she would rather us not send prayers up for